You told me y'all was right. He on his way. He got to believe in y'all that y'all got him so he can throw that thing.
Let's move fast. Hey, let's move fast.
Weirdos are gonna come after y'all.
Prime got draws, man. What's wrong with y'all? Prime got draws with great packaging.
Oh no. I don't know who told you that.
First things first, rest in peace, my boy Dominiq Ponder. Now let's talk about something that has Buff Nation losing its mind 2 weeks into spring practice. The quarterback battle that number 22 should have been a part of. Yes, the same quarterback battle some people told me didn't exist a few months ago when I brought it up. I remember making that video and folks in the comments were acting as if I had just suggested Coach Prime line up at linebacker. There's no QB competition. Juju is the guy. Stop the nonsense. Fast forward to today, and suddenly the entire internet is debating number 16 Isaac Wilson versus number 10 Julian Juju Lewis. Funny how that works. Now, before this turns into another Buff Nation civil war, let's slow down for a second. Because right now, we are 2 weeks into spring practice, not 2 months, not fall camp, 2 weeks, but because a couple of clips dropped online showing Isaac Wilson making some clean throws, people are already engraving his name on the QB1 locker. Listen, I'm not here to hate on Isaac Wilson. From everything coming out of practice, the kid has been balling out of control. The arm talent is there, the confidence is there, the swagger that a quarterback has is there. And apparently the football has been jumping out of his hand like it owes him money. So, yes, credit where credit is due. But at the same time, Buff Nation is asking the same question over and over again. Where's Juju Lewis? Why isn't he in the practice videos more? Is something wrong? Relax. Take a deep breath. We still have 172 days before Game 1 against Georgia Tech. 172. That's not a QB competition. That's a whole football lifetime. And there's another thing people keep forgetting. Last season, the Georgia Tech coaching staff admitted they were watching Colorado practice content online. Not rumors, not speculation. They literally said they were studying the videos from well-off media and Reach the People media. So, if your Coach Prime and your staff learned that opposing teams were getting a free scouting report from YouTube, what do you think happens next? Exactly. You shut the curtain. You're not showing your formations. You're not showing the real playbook. And you definitely aren't putting your entire offense on tape. So the first team on your schedule can sit there with popcorn and a notepad. Lesson learned. So right now, what you're seeing online is basically the movie trailer, not the whole film. And Buff Nation is already trying to decide who wins Best Actor. Meanwhile, the coaches are probably laughing because the internet is analyzing practice clips like they're the Epstein files. Look at his footwork. Did you see that release point? QB1 confirmed. Folks, it's spring practice. The job isn't won in March, and it definitely isn't won in a 7-second clip on social media. But while everybody is busy arguing about quarterbacks, there's another conversation Buff Nation better start having. The offensive line. Because if we're being honest, it won't matter who wins the quarterback job if Colorado doesn't fix the protection up front. You can have Juju Lewis back there. You can have Isaac Wilson back there. You could bring Tom Brady out of retirement and put him in a Buffs jersey. If the offensive line can't block anybody, that quarterback is going to be running for his life again. We saw that movie last 3 years. And trust me, that's not a sequel anybody wants to watch again. Quarterbacks can only do so much when defenders are arriving faster than DoorDash on a Friday night date. So, yes, the QB competition is fun to talk about. Yes, fans are going to debate every throw and every highlight clip. But the real key to Colorado's offense this season might not be the quarterback at all. It might be whether the guys up front can finally give whoever wins the job time to operate. Now, with all that said, let's talk about the other side of this. Because even though Isaac Wilson has been impressive early, I'm still sticking with my original pick. I campaigned hard for my boy Juju to come to Colorado. That being said, I still believe Julian Juju Lewis wins the starting job by the end of camp. Why? Because talent like that doesn't just disappear. Juju Lewis was one of the most talked about quarterback recruits in the country for a reason. The arm talent, the playmaking ability, the poise. All of that didn't suddenly vanish because another quarterback had a strong couple of practices. But here's the important part that Buff Nation should actually be excited about. This competition, it's a good problem to have, because for the first time in a long time, Colorado might have multiple quarterbacks capable of running the offense, and the reality is simple. The best player will win. Not the player with the most hype, not the player with the loudest fans on Twitter, the player who performs the best when the lights come on. So for now, Buff Nation should probably do something that's very hard for sports fans to do. Be patient. Let the kids compete. Let the coaches evaluate. And let this battle play out over the next few months. Because right now, the only thing we know for sure is this. The Colorado QB conversation is just getting started. And if the debate is already this loud in March, just imagine what it's going to sound like by August.
That's not noise, that's belief. We done with talking. It's time to show them what Buff Nation built like. We in Juju mode, Buffs on go. Prime time energy, you already know. Step on the field, whole crowd explode. Ain't no fear, it's Juju mode. Black and gold in my soul, let it flow. Locking no talk to show, lights are false, feel that cold. Buff Nation loud, Juju mode, 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 Juju mode. Snap count low, pocket tight, vision high. Juju roll left, defensive back started cry. Arms so cold, snow melt mid-sky. When he let it fly, touchdown, oh my. They doubted the Buff, said rebuild slow, but we don't wait, we still the show. Coach Prime said you gotta believe, now look at the kid, trick up his sleeve. In Juju mode, Buffs on go. Prime time energy, you already know. Step on the field, whole crowd explode. Ain't no fear, it's Juju mode. Black and gold in my soul, let it flow. Locking no talk to show, lights are false, feel that cold. Buff Nation loud, Juju mode, 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 Juju mode. Juju ice veins never back down, down. Run this game like he own this town. Buff flat fly, black smoke in the crowd. Colorado rise, we too damn proud. Freshman, that boy play grown, reads the field like a king on his throne. Prime build different, the culture set, every yard earn no regret. This right here ain't luck. This discipline, this hunger, this prime DNA. Now everybody say it with me. Juju mode, 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 Juju mode. We in Juju mode, Buffs on go. Prime time energy, you already know. Step on the field, whole crowd explode. Ain't no fear, it's Juju mode. Black and gold in my soul, let it flow. Locking no talk to show, lights are false, feel that cold. Buff Nation loud, Juju mode. From Georgia to Boulder, from dream to dynasty. This ain't just a game, it's Juju time. Juju mode.